So today we are going to learn state management techniques using automatic keep align mixin, index take, and page storage. So these are the 3 points which will help us to maintain our page state, and we can avoid unwanted some rebuilds over there. So now let's jump with the first one, automatic keep align mixin. So now let's say you have one screen and it has kind of two tabs, tab 1 and tab 2. So whenever you change the tab, the data will be changed if you haven't managed any state over there, right? So for that one, we have used automatic keep align mixin. So you can see here that I'm scrolling up to item 5. Cool. And then again I'm clicking on tab 2. Cool. So once I'll come back to tab 1, the state will be persist. It will not change the it will not change the page state. So you can see here I have clicked on tab 1 and the my page it's still there on item 5. It goes same with the tab 1, like you have scrolled, or so like you have called any API, or so like you have added any text on the edit text, right? And you are going back and coming again into that particular page. So now you can see that if I'm clicking on tab 1 and again I'm going to tab 2, so the state will not change, that I have scrolled up to item 17 and it's still there, right? So that is automatic keep align mixin, and we will see all the codes later in this video also. So now let's go to index tag. So you can see here that I have created two page. The one page will multiply our current value by 2, and the second page will do addition with the current value. So now let's say I am multiplying kind of value. So now my current value is 32. Cool. So if I haven't managed any state over there, currently I have managed the index take state over here, but let's say if you haven't managed any state and you are changing the tab, right? So that time the multiply page data will be kind of say like rebuild it, right? So the 32 will be not there. But now let's see using index tag that the data will be there. So now I'm clicking on the addition page and again I'm coming back to multiply. So you can see that the data is haven't changed, right? So it goes same with the second page. So I'm adding values and the value is currently 25. So let's jump on multiplier page and again come back to addition page. So you can see that the data is haven't changed. So I have managed my state using index tag class. Cool. So the third one is page storage. So page storage uses a page storage bucket which always available when the widget is created. So we just need to pass the key to the page and wrap our widget with page storage, and based on that it will listen the value of the page and maintain the state of the particular widget, right? So now let's see in the page storage that I have created two pages, page 1 and page 2, and it has similar data. So now let's say I'm scrolling my list currently up to 7, right? And I'm jumping on page 2 and I'm scrolling also up to like 15, 16, something like that. And now again I'm jumping on page 1. So you can see that the list haven't changed because I have managed my state using page storage. And now we will see the code of all of these three topics: automatic keep align mixin, index tag, and page storage. So now let's jump on the code side. So first of all, let's see the automatic keep alive mixin. So in this demo I have created one stateful widget, and in that stateful widget I have taken two tab bars, you can see here, and those two tab bars are having same page. You can take different page also, but for my convenience I have taken the same page, not an issue. And after that you can see that in sub page which I have created, where I have added this particular interface called automatic keep alive mixin. So whenever you implement this particular interface, automatic keep alive client mixin, so it generates one method. So like you need to return the value, so like get value, want to keep alive or not. So if you are passing false over here, so it will not make it keep it alive, the page, right? So you need to pass the value as a true, and you need to give this particular line of code, say super.build.context. So you can see currently that it persists the stage. I'm scrolling here and I'm going on tab 2 and coming back on tab 1, so it will keep it alive, right? So now let's say I'm removing this particular automatic keep align mixin, and I'm removing this method, and now it's very basic class without any interface. So now I am running this particular code, and now let's see the demo, how it is working. So now we have our application in running mode. So now I am scrolling my list, and let's say up to 30. I'm going on to tab 1 and coming back to tab 1. So you can see that this state is not preserved, right? The item is came to like 0 1 2 3 4 5. I scrolled that time last time up to 13, right? And I went to tab 2, and I'm again came back to tab 1, but still it not persist the my state. So you can see the differences, like how you can manage the state. So now let me come back to my original code which we have just removed, and now let's restart the application, and now let's see the demo. I'm scrolling up to item 32, and I'm going to tab 1, and I'm coming back again on tab 1. So you can see that the state is preserved, right, of your page tab 1. So this is how automatic keep alive client mixin is work. So now let's see the indexed stack demo. So before that, let's see without index tag how it is working or not. So let's go to index tag page, and you can see here my two pages, multiply and addition. So I'm multiplying my value over here, and I'm going to addition page, and I'm coming back to multiply. So you can see that the value is just erased, the state is not preserved, right? So you can see that without index, this is how it is working, right? So now let me comment this particular code, and let me uncomment this particular code, the index tag. The index tag is basically a stack widget, but it will maintain the current page index whatever you have given. Cool. So whenever it is have like any values like 0 or 1, so whenever any page at 0 index, so it will manage the particular state of that particular screen, right? So now let's again restart the application, and let's go to index tag page, and now I am multiplying my value over here, like say 2048, and I am going to addition page, and again I'm coming back to my multiply page. So you can see that the value is haven't changed, the value is still 2048. So the state is preserved and maintained, and it goes same with the addition. I'm adding a value up to 40, and I'm again going to multiply screen, and again coming back to addition. So you can see that the value is preserved, right? So this is how indexed is work, and I have taken two bottom navigation bar in that particular example. You can see over here the bottom navigation bar item, and I have taken two pages, page 1 and page 2. Yeah, so this is how indexed stack works. So in page storage, I have taken one stateful widget, and I have taken two pages, page 1 and page 2, and I have taken the bottom navigation bar, and I have created one page, select color box page. So what it does is, like whenever your list item is like odd or even, so based on that it will give the color to that particular item, right? So now let's see how state will work with the page storage. So first of all, before the demo, let's see how a page storage actually works. So you can see that in my body I have wrapped my child widget with the page storage. So in page storage you can see that it will create a widget that provides a storage bucket for its descendants, right? So what it actually does is, so whenever the whatever pages you are creating, so currently I'm having these pages, color box page 1 and color box page 2. So I'm giving the key, and the key is page storage key with the string and page 1 and page 2. So this is my pages, and I have applied the key to the particular page, and I have created one bucket, the page storage bucket. A storage bucket associated with a page in app, useful for storing per page state that persists across navigation from one page to another. Fine. And then I have normally just updated my index with the current tab, and you can see that this is how page storage works. So now let's see the demo, the page storage. So now you can see that I am scrolling up to 90 something, 20, and I'm going to page 2, and I am scrolling this also like up to 4 or 5, and now I'm coming back to page 1. So you can see that my state is haven't changed. So using this particular page storage and using this minimal code, the keys, the page storage widget, and the page storage bucket, which we need to pass on page storage widget, and we need to pass the child. So using this minimal, very low code, this is how we can maintain our all this state. If we are not using any state management tool initially, I need to perform the state management, right? So this is how, using automatic keep align mixin, indexed, stake, and page storage, we can manage our state. So yeah guys, that's it for today. I hope you have learned something in this video, and please do share it, do like it, and let me know your suggestion for the next topic which I'll cover in future. Thank you guys.